Hello, welcome to this quick tutorial on understanding binary numbers. In order to fully understand how computers and networks operate, you have to understand binary numbers. The easiest way to learn about binary is to compare it to the decimal number system that you are already familiar with. As the name would suggest, the decimal number system is based on 10. So we have 10 symbols or digits that are used to represent decimal numbers. The value of a digit in a number depends on the position of the digit in the number. We refer to this as place value. So let's look at the following decimal number. Think of each digit in the number as being in a column. The 3 is in the ones column. The 0 is in the tens column, and the 5 is in the hundreds column. So 503 or 503 in decimal means 5 hundreds, 0 tens, and 3 ones. So now let's look at how the place values themselves are derived. Since the decimal number system is based on 10, the place values are derived by powers of 10. Any number to the power of 0 is 1, so 10 to the power of 0 is 1. Any number to the power of 1 is equal to the number itself, so 10 to the power of 1 is 10. 10 to the power of 2 is the same as saying 10 times 10, which is 100. 10 to the power of 3 is 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1,000. And you can continue this power of 10's concept to infinity. So you just multiply 1,000 by 10 to get the next place value, and then multiply that value by 10 to get the next value. So we're going to stop at 6 places. So now that you understand decimal numbers, let's use that knowledge to understand binary. As the name would suggest, the binary number system is based on 2. So we have 2 symbols or digits that are used to represent binary numbers. Just like decimal numbers, the value of a digit depends on its position or place in the number. Let's start by deriving our place values based on powers of 2. When dealing with computers and networking, you will find that you are often working with 8 binary digits, so we will derive the first 8 place values. Remember, anything to the power of 0 is 1. Any number to the power of 1 is the number itself, so our second column is going to be 2. 2 to the power of 2 is the same as 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 to the power of 3 is the same as 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. You may notice a pattern developing here. Since you are multiplying by 2 for each place value, you can easily figure out what the next place value is by doubling it. So our next value is going to be 16. Continuing that pattern of doubling each place value gives you the following. So you double 16, you get 32. Double 32, you get 64. Double 64, you get 128. If you wanted to go further and get the next place value, you would double 128 and get 256, and you can continue that on forever. So by using the same method that we used for decimal numbers, we should be able to figure out the value of the binary number 100111001. Since we only have 2 digits to deal with, either 1 or 0, all you have to do is look at each column. If there is a 0 in a column, that column is equal to 0 because anything times 0 is 0. If there is a 1 in the column simply equals the place value of the column because 1 times any number is the same as the number. So let's add a row to our table here and fill in the values for each column. So you'll see in the leftmost column there's a 1, so that value of that column is 128. The next column over, the 64 place, there's a 0, so that's going to equal 0. The next column is also 0, so that will equal 0. The 16th place value is going to be 16 because there's a 1. The 8th place is going to be 8 because there's a 1 there. The next two columns both have zeros, so the value of those columns are 0, and the ones column has a 1 in it, so that is going to equal 1. So now all we have to do is take the value of each column, add those together to get our number. So 128 plus 16, so 128, 16 plus 8 plus 1, that's going to give us 153. So in this video, you learned how to take a binary number and convert it to decimal. You will often need to convert from decimal to binary, but we will tackle that in a separate video. I'll make a link to that video in the description below. Please subscribe or give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.